Dropshipping is one of the best business models that the internet has to offer. And the beautiful thing is that you can make bountiful or massive sales without even owning any product or stock. You are the middleman between a company that manufactures or a wholesaler that imports or a supplier. You are like the go-between among these people and end user. And the amazing thing is that they are all online and you can move products from your living room, that's from the company, to the end user without even stepping out of your home. Hello there. Welcome back to my channel, Fabsi Stores Online. My name is Ademola Oguntono, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can start your dropshipping business with little or no capital and how you can really grow it into a big one. Come along with me. Welcome back. What is dropshipping and how does it work? Simply put, dropshipping is a business model where a store sells products without holding inventory. You are the store. The only difference here is that you are not keeping any stock. You don't have any goods. So you have a close tie with a supplier or a company and you buy at cost price from them. So we can call the store the dropshipper. A customer places an order. The dropshipper buys the item from a third-party company or supplier who ships it directly to the buyer. Just like we have in this diagram, we can see three parties: a customer, a dropshipper, and a supplier. Here, the customer deals directly with the dropshipper, probably because the customer has been seeing the dropshipper posting pictures, posting videos on his or her social media platform. So it's the dropshipper that they know, not the company. The company doesn't even do much of advertising. The company depends on the dropshipper's word of mouth or marketing in a way so that they can share profit. In this video, I'll be using the words supplier, company, and wholesaler interchangeably because they mean the same thing. You know, suppliers love to deal with dropshippers directly so that they can have time to do other things like offloading of their goods, delivery, packaging, customer service, and the likes. So they like to outsource the advertising part to the dropshippers. The dropshippers, they know the suppliers and they know their customers, but the customers, most of the time, they do not know the supplier. You get? So this is how it works. The first thing is you need to establish an online presence, like a website or a landing page, any social media platform, even your WhatsApp catalog. Your WhatsApp catalog has a link that can stand like a website where you can showcase your products. And then customers will see all these products that you've showcased. They can pick and chat you up. And then you forward their orders to the supplier, who then ships anything that they want to buy. The supplier doesn't necessarily have to ship to you, who is the dropshipper. The supplier would ship to the buyer directly. So you get paid. You can calculate your profit by subtracting the product cost and advertising cost from the customer's payment, resulting in your profit. What this means is that you already know the cost price of what you are buying from the supplier. Let's say X amount. So, but you've also incurred some expenses like advertisement, like maybe transport here and to and fro, and you want to make profit. So you can add the advert cost and your expenses and your profit to this cost price in order for you to enjoy the business of dropshipping. A dropshipper is expected to know the market or the niche that they belong to. You know, there are different markets out there. You can have fashion, cosmetics, perfumes, name it, gadgets, appliances. So you're supposed to know your market and the suppliers that you can get all these things from in the cheapest, the suppliers that sell the cheapest that you can always buy from and has the best customer service, which is very, very important. And then the dropshipper knows the customer too. They know how the products that they are getting from the supplier, how it solves problems for their customers and their audience. And then they tend to be the middleman and sell the products passionately. The best thing to dropship is that thing that you are interested and most passionate about, and you can easily get from the cheapest convenience source around you. The more you push content about that thing passionately, the more likely that you are going to get buyers and make profit. The cost of starting. All right, so when we compare dropshipping with importation, you will agree with me that while one can start dropshipping with little or no capital, importation is capital intensive. So in this video, whether you are starting out with little capital or moderate capital or even huge capital, I got you covered because I'll be showing you how you can start your dropshipping business in any of these categories. All right, so let's starting with no capital. It's as simple as this. You can just for something around you, look for a market around you that fills people's needs. Like there's no place on this surface of the earth that is not blessed with abundance of something that is scarce somewhere else. So all you just need to do is take your phone to that place where there's surplus around you, take pictures and explain that thing very well, and then post on your platform. You will realize that thing that is surplus in your locality may be scarce somewhere else. All you just get is people asking how much, how you can deliver, and then you can package it and deliver it to them. That is at no cost. All you just need to do is get down there to the market, look for something that is very surplus in your locality, that's cheap to get, and then post it on your social media platforms. You realize that some things are in Lagos, for example, that are scarce in other parts of the country. So you can package those things and send them to other states. You get it? Likewise, there are some things in Abuja too that are surplus, that are scarce in other parts of the country, that you can take their pictures, talk very well about them, and package them and send to people that need them in other parts of the country. So if you really want to start out with no capital, you are the one that will look around you, look within your locality to see what is surplus around you that you can talk about passionately, that you can always share content about, so that people that are interested where they are living can ask about it and you can send it to them. If you have moderate capital, like between 20K to 100K, you can start by connecting with suppliers that already have goods in your locality. Like everybody is even online. The supplier is online, the buyer is online, even you are online too. So just look for a supplier. It doesn't matter where the supplier is. It doesn't matter where you are. You may be in Port Harcourt and the supplier can be in Lagos and the buyer can be in Abuja. All three parties are online. So if you post the pictures of the goods of the supplier that is in Lagos, and somebody in Abuja wants to buy, for example, you are in Port Harcourt posting, and somebody in Abuja wants to buy, all you just need to do is contact the supplier in Lagos online, and the supplier will package and dispatch to the person in Abuja. It's as easy as that. All right. And if you have huge capital running into millions of naira, then you can go into mini importation. There are websites where you can buy things cheap, like 1688, for example, Ali Dropshipping, for example. You can buy things cheap and import into Nigeria, and then add your profit, add your advertisement cost, add your logistics cost, and advertise on your social media platforms and websites, and you are in business too. And you can also be a supplier. A supplier is like a wholesaler. A supplier is like an importer that imports in bulk. A mini importer is even different from a major importer. While a mini importer can be importing in small units, 20, 100, an importer does that in bulk, like with containers. So cheaper, the goods are even at the cheapest price. So because they depend more on dropshippers to market for them and share profit. So you can even be a supplier if you have that much. So it doesn't matter whether you don't have much capital at all, or you have little capital, or you have huge capital. you can participate in any of these capacities. It's all about capacity. You can start. If you have the interest to start, you can grow big. Like I started with dropshipping and I went into importation. And now I'm coaching my experience and my success part so that you too can start small and grow big. All right. So at this stage, I would like to know which capacity you would like to start out with. Do you want to start with dropshipping or mini importation or importation proper, like big importation, or you want to be a supplier? All right. So in this video, there will be some codes that you can copy and send to me as DM so that I can know which one applies to you and we can take it up from there in case you want to take this to the next level. All right. Let's continue by comparing dropshipping with mini importation so that you can see the differences. Like in the picture I have here, I have the diagram showing the e-commerce supply chain. So in the supply chain, we need to understand this supply chain so that we can get a big picture of what e-commerce is about. So there is the manufacturer, and the manufacturer, manufactures at scrap level. So they usually sell at raw material cost, very, very low. You get. But most of the time, buyers don't know where the manufacturers are. They're usually very far. You get. So the manufacturer sells to wholesalers directly. The wholesalers are like the bulk breakers. They are very close to the manufacturers. They break the bulk. They are very close to them. So they sell at prices a little bit higher than manufacturer's raw cost. You get. So the wholesaler in some cases can be a company and it can be a supplier that has already imported. So in this diagram, you can also see a dropshipper. Like the dropshipper is being pictured here like a shop. But in the real sense of it, the dropshipper is just one person that doesn't really have goods. So we can call him or her a shop. Like a dropshipper has a shop, but it's just like there's no goods inside the shop. You get. All he does is post pictures online, post videos online, and then the buyer or customer gets to see these pictures and relates with the dropshipper directly. So this is like a supply chain. If we understand this supply chain very well, we'll know how dropshipping and mini importation works. So here are the advantages of being a mini importer. In case you have the capital and you want to consider going into it, you can bring in fresh new goods or stock that are scarce and enjoy the monopoly. You can make more profit by selling over a large volume. You also have the liberty of storing goods in your house. The convenience is there. You package it, you brand it. Anytime somebody needs it, you take it out to the park and dispatch it. You can ask dropshippers to advertise for you so that you can have more time to do other things like branding, packaging, creating content and other logistics. So here I have an example of a picture of a video making kit that you can either dropship or import. As a mini importer, you get it cheaper than if you want to buy it from somebody that has already imported it, like as a dropshipper. Here are pictures of goods and items with their prices that are already available in Nigeria with suppliers. So you can just connect with suppliers to get them to get pictures and videos so that you can start posting and you can start your dropshipping business. I have about more than 100 plus suppliers from different niches, from different markets, fashion, gadgets, shoes, bags, clothes, different markets, like up to 170 suppliers with different goods and items, and they are reliable and legitimate too, so that you can connect with them, start posting pictures, and start making sales. All right, we're willing to put you through, add you into the group where the suppliers are, and other dropshippers that have already joined before you. All right, so that brings us to the end of this video. The video has been packed with so much information. Let me know which capacity you want to come in with, whether as a dropshipper or as a mini importer or as an importer or as a supplier. All right. So you too can do it. If you feel you can do it, just chat me up and I can take you by hand and guide you on how you can start making sales from wherever you are in Nigeria. Thank you. If you like this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this on dropshipping and e-commerce, generally on Fabc stores. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Thank you.